Welcome back, Keepers of the Flame. We're going to do Pisces. I'm going to do a something. Just because I had a little trouble with Scorpio. And they're just kind of out of whack right now because their planet's changing. But your lovely little symbology is holding Saturn right now. So how's it going, Pisces? You got some Saturn. Might not be going through a Saturn return necessarily, but it might feel like a partial one at this point if you're Pisces. So yeah, and then we're gonna do so if you have headphones in, beware, this is loud and obnoxious. Right directly in your ear. You ready? Yoda's all like, hey, what are you gonna do with that ball? What are you gonna do? Don't do it, mama! Yeah, right. Ready? Ready? I'm gonna do it. You should see his face. Please don't. Oh, see? Not so bad. 2 more times. Ready? See? 1 more time. Ready? Then we're all done. 1, 2, 3. Okay, Pisces. Let's see if we can. So I tried this once for Pisces. And that didn't go so well. What's going on? Cancers went brilliant. What happened? Alright, we're gonna whip out the kahuna. Yeah. Okay. Alright, Pisces, we got some protection. We got some sound waves. What's going on, Pisces? What's going on? Alright. The highest good of all, what does the universe need to know? Moving through. I think you got about 1.5 years yet. Saturn in your sun sign. Asking the ocean to get into a chalice. Not an easy task. So, boundaries. This is good for you. As much as people like to despise Saturn, you don't get to change it. So might as well run with those waves, right? So, boundaries. Learning yes and no. What resonates, what doesn't. Pisces, as glorious as you can be for the world. Do not let yourself be a doormat. No more enabling. 2024. Fuck them. Let them be so you can be. You have too many gifts not to bring them to the table in 2024. There we go. I like the sound of that. All right, ready, set, grow. Pisces. Woo! I missed you too, Pisces. We got chit chat. Empress fell out. Dealing with some Cancerian energy. Matriarchy. Empress Woo energy. Got it going on. Making sure everybody's covered. Motherly energy. Setting up the household correctly. Getting things cleaned up. Cleaned out. Death. Okay. Transformation. Are you trying to embody this energy and kind of bring this transformative way of life? Because we are switching paradigms right now. Mm-hmm. Judgment. That's a lot, Pisces. That's a lot. At the bottom, the 7 of Cups, the Two of Swords, and the Fool. Okay. We need a filler. Where's the filler here? What's at the center of Pisces' conundrum at the very present moment? What's at the core? Maybe it's something good. What does Pisces need to know about their intents for the collective? What's going on at the core of Pisces? What's in the center for Pisces? What energetic force are they putting out? What are they working with right now? There it is. I was like, I know you're not hollow. The Chariot. Movement. Ooh. Nothing wrong with that core, is there? Look at that dove. That white dove. Nice. That's Piscean. Alright. Chariot moving forward. That's also... I can't see it in card. Maybe you have a lot of Pisces and Cancer in your... with a touch of Scorpio. Because... Ooh, no. Judgment. Yeah, Judgment used to be a Scorpio card, and then it went to Sagittarius. Interesting. Okay, so your intent here is pure, and you just want to move forward through this rainstorm. With the Empress energy at the tippy top, at the forefront. And you're trying to use your judgment to make a better decision than the Two of Swords. You're a little bit blinded here because you're in some unfamiliar territory, which could be the healthy matriarchy. Okay, it could definitely be the healthy matriarchy. And the Chariot and Judgment says for me that you're a little bit, and this is collective, everybody's a little bit blind on the masculine part of things because it's a little bit more, we instruct women how to be, we kind of enable the boys. So it's a coming to an understanding of like this matriarchy that you're so beautifully expressing right now does need to maybe rebirth itself through a balancing here. This is a balancing. There's the Two of Swords, there's the Fool, and there's the Seven of Chalices. So you're faced with a lot of decisions, and it feels like you're going to pick the one you know least about and bring newness and new growth to the one you know the least about. It's not a bad decision. I had came out for Scorpio too a little bit, but they're redoing an old pattern they thought they had taken care of. So, bottom. We did that already, didn't we? We shuffled again. Ten of Swords and a Five of Pentacles. Ooh, yeah. When you take your purity and you analyze it and you lay what you thought you knew up here to rest, these energetic patterns that you're trying to align and balance, okay? So balance, we're not talking about scales here. We're talking about alignment. So alignment in your car. Okay, so if the wheels are off line, alignment this way or this way, right? So it's a real process. There's more than just one, balancing the masculine and the feminine. Are they meeting the rubber? Is the rubber meeting the road correctly? Is one end of the tire wearing faster than the other? That's kind of the energetic assessment you're trying to balance and bring into Move it forward. And you're going to take, it's not the road of least resistance. It's the road you know least about when you are moving this forward. Interesting. Interesting. Clarifier. We're going to go with a little, it's technically an oracle deck, but I like it. I'm going to go with this guy again. This one is the Prisma Visions Tarot, and this one is the Cosma Visions Oracle. There's the box for that one. Here's the box for this one. Yes, I keep these in here because I do like to use them in combination for you. They're extremely difficult to shuffle, however. All right. So let's get, what's the balance? What's the alignment with this Empress energy? Woo. The Mystic. Okay. So Pisces are the mystics of the study deck. Just so you can see why I'm smirking. Up in the cosmos, building a fire. And it looks like that's lava. And his face is on fire. Interesting. Or his, her, there. But there's some sort of steam being made here. And it looks like, I don't know if that's a lantern or some sort of alchemical. There's a book there. And like a little thing full of 3 flames. So I feel like you know exactly where it is you want to go. You just got to get there. You have pure intentions on getting there. And how you get there. I think that might be it for you. Is that you're proceeding with how you get there. Ooh, there it is. The bridge. Very Piscean. The bridge to the outward. And the protector. Yeah, and you're going to protect this no matter what. Just good call. Because it feels very sacred here. Whatever this is, your little white dove, keep it safe. Get him a nice soft bed and he's like right by your feet anyway. Okay. So this could be, you're thinking about this, you want to protect it. Just make sure you also pay attention to your inner work. This keeps coming back to the Ten of Swords in reverse. The worst might be over. Just make sure you close out that pattern. You close out that historical precedence that was happening, preventing this lovely energy from coming in. Judgment when it comes to what? This relationship, how to proceed, what choices to make, what judgment? Okay. Sacrifice. Oof. Right, how much, when, oh, Pisces, that is the Piscean quest, isn't it? How much to sacrifice. I don't know. I can't tell you, but you need to assess that. And this is This is really good for you. Whatever this energy is, it's very good for you. This feels lovely. Feels really nice. Okay, what is Pisces need to let die? Two of Embers, the Two of Wands, the searching, the quest for something. The quest for what? Ooh. Holy Jesus. All the things, Pisces, hello. So you were searching for the romantic, ooh, the weaver, the spirit plane, and the Five of Embers. Ooh, petty. Petite. Okay, so you were searching for all these different entities in the spiritual plane. Interesting. What was the first ember? Embers are wands in this oracle deck, by the way. The mystic would be the King of Wands, and the romantic would be the Queen of Cups. The weaver, son of a monkey's butt. I'm gonna have to look it up. So all these different entities you were looking for, and you need to put them to rest, apparently, or possibly rebirth them through this energetic pattern that you have embodied. I read this great meme. It's kind of insulting, but it was hilariously true at the same time. And they were like, if a sign was another sign, and I can't remember what they had for Pisces, but all I could think of is a boundaryless Cancer is what a Pisces is. So that's what I'm like, you need to pick what you sacrifice for and make sure that you take care of what you need to take care of. Where's the weaver? Oh, for Pete's sakes. Oh, the mystic is the Queen of Wands. Pisces. The romantic. Following the heart. Idealistic. And where is... The weaver is the Page of Swords. Okay. So, ooh. Okay. Hang on. So this feels like you were seeking out in the spiritual plane for in and out energy, something that wasn't gonna stay, something you could like battle it out with. And it's the boat comes in and it leaves. The weaver is the Knight of... Interesting. And all of this under a spiritual guise, something to pettily argue with back and forth. That's what needs to be rebirthed here. The seeking of the in and out. Okay. All right. That makes sense, because that's kind of a waste of energy. Okay. Seeking of petty arguments in spiritual matters. So fire and water coming together. That'd be steamy. Maybe you're just, ooh. Pisces, you want to be a flirt in the spiritual realm? That's not surprising. So when you're coming to these circumstances where you find that petty argument, try to rebirth it into something else that's more productive for you. I don't think you really need to concern yourself with too much outside of yourself at the moment, because you have a lot of decisions to make here and a lot of tough decisions to make. So transform this energy and harness it and then drive it in a different direction with the Chariot. Ta-da-ta-da-ta-da. Drive this into, like, maybe this is something that you need to sacrifice. This feels very playful, flirty, weird, kind of off track energy. Like, I need something to distract myself right now because I don't want to be grounded right now. But Saturn is in your sign, being like, the fuck you don't. So maybe transform that into something else that's more productive for yourself rather than a distraction. Maybe find a different avenue of distraction for yourself. Start reading cards. Start reading books. Yeah, no more petty arguing with the spirit realm. This could be on the internet too. Because it's creating smoke. And it draws more of that energy in. The entities that like the smoke, they see it and they collect and accumulate. And that's something that you need to sacrifice and let die here, so it can be rebirthed into an energy that serves this new stuff here. With all these choices, make sure that this isn't the cup that you choose. All right. I have curiousness about your inner, but I'm going to leave it because that's your business, not mine. I don't see it having too much of an effect on the read itself. With the dove there, it's pretty pure, and you just want to drive it forward. And this is good energy to embody. I mean, I don't think you're turning a blind eye here. I think you're just trying to distract yourself because it's just a pattern of distraction. It's not really anything that means anything. It's just that you've developed this habit of doing this, and it just needs to fall away. All right, 7 of Chalices. What is... Oh, no. Oh, no. Where is the 7 of Chalices? Sorry. I'm not going to say too much because I already asked the question and now I have to redo that. Where's the 7 of Chalices going for Pisces? What's it? And this card, you can tell that there's like the snake is the most predominant one because it's the most tempting one. And this kind of looks like a snake. So just make sure, I don't really see snakes as evil, but I know the rest of the world does. So here we go. Make sure you keep your snakes in order. I know you know what that meant on every single level. So when you're embodying this beautiful Empress energy, protecting it and whatever else, don't let yourself get distracted with the way the world is, basically. Pettiness, flirting for no reason. 4 of Lotuses. Okay. So that's 4 of Cups. Saying no to those emotional responses, triggers. This is very it's one of my favorite Scorpio cards is the 4 of Lotuses, because you sit with the tree, right? And since the snake is here, the snakes weave from underneath the tree and go up it. to help you decide on what you're going to be doing. It's almost like a strengthening of your core. So when you can see all this and embody it and transform it into something that serves rather than something distracts, you're going to be that much more powerful moving through this boundaried Saturnian, what you would probably conceive as a clusterfuck, but it is in your best interest. And you just have to like lean into that crunch a little bit. And you can do that by leaning up against the tree and just realizing that you have enough cups. You don't need to take the cups that you know are not going to serve your best interest. Your little dove here needs to be safe and protected. So saying no is going to be your best friend from now until whenever. Okay? It's okay to say no, Pisces. It's okay to set up boundaries. It's okay to say, this offends me, this hurts me, I need to heal. I need time for myself. I need to take care of this particular emotional, mental, psychological, physical, whatever it is, needs. So I'm sorry, but I can't. Don't even say I'm sorry, Pisces. Don't even say I'm sorry. Say, I can't. Or I don't have time for that right now. Okay. No is the best thing, but it is, if any sign had the most difficult time with the word no, it is going to be Pisces. Saying no is going to be your best friend in 2024. Pinky buckets wear. Okay? So learn to sit underneath your tree and just watch it come and go. If it is something that fills your own cup, that you can add to whatever situation you have, this energetic pattern you have building up for yourself that you need to keep protected, if it correlates with that and sustains it and fills it, then you can say yes. But if it doesn't, consider the fact that if it doesn't bring you anything in, it's not going to be worth your time, because in 2024 we're going to be over inundated with all kinds of stuff. Enabling people is not going to be in your best interest, okay? And you need to start looking at it that way. When you are not getting reciprocal fulfillment in your heart from something, it's not your calling, and you are enabling people to siphon your energy. Those people might find better suited service providers elsewhere, because those service providers that it does actually fill their cup need to be the ones out there doing that. Okay. We forget that we get a choice in what fulfills and what doesn't. If it doesn't fill your cup up, that means there's somebody else out in the world that it would fill their cup. We have to start discerning this and making good judgment calls on how we want to sacrifice our time, energy, and resources. Okay, I'm done. I've known quite a few Pisces in my lifetime. You guys, you have beautiful hearts that, like, dang if you don't enable some people. Okay. Two of Swords. All right, we'll take it. The Vessel. Okay. Yep. The relationship with yourself is what you're blind to here. Your relationship, the Vessel. And this is 15. The Devil card. Okay. So, again, not a traditional channel. We don't... I try not to demonize anything because, like, well, where the hell does that get you? Okay? It's either right for you or it's not right for you. We don't need to be, like, condemning people to hell. Okay? This isn't hell. This is, well, it could be Two of Swords with a blindfold. This is your Holy Grail. I don't know, step in it. Nah, yeah. Okay. So this is your Holy Grail and you can't see it yet. This is your portal, your Holy Grail, into something different that you have no experience with. Oof. I'm here for you. It's going to be okay. We'll walk through this. We'll walk it through. Okay? So just gonna let you look at that for a minute. Okay. That looks like an urn to me, and you got the death card here. So this signifies you might have to really push hard against petty this year. Because it is so easy to grab. I hear you. Okay, let's get the Fool underway. And oh my god, I have like 3 minutes left. I love you. Love you, Pisces. Why are you taking up so much of my time? Okay. Ace of Embers. Your desires. Follow your desires with the Fool card. And what went on the floor? Don't follow the 3 of fucking birds. Oh, shit. That's okay. So that's why it went on the floor. Try to heal from the heartbreak. Say no to those things that are emotionally, mentally taking away from you. Okay? When you're doing the Fool thing, follow that urge from the heart because it's coming from the earth, which means you're going to be in service on that multi-dimensional fractal ecosystem, because this heart follows earth, mind follows heart. Okay, so remember that when you're moving forward and making choices. Please and thank you. Ooh. Holy bejesus, looking at the bottom of the deck. 4 of Embers. Remember to celebrate your growth here, because this feels huge, Pisces. And I put that on your sacrifice. Stop sacrificing your celebrations. Get that you time in there. You're worth it. You deserve it. You have earned it. What is this? Okay. Spell work during medieval times involved boxes for love, health, fertility, and the home. And in the fields, it was used for prosperity and changes of luck. In more modern times, a young woman's hope chest might contain her wishes, intentions, and materials for a happy marriage. You make your own charm boxes, also known as spell boxes, very easily. A job or career spell box should contain advertine, a peridot, patchouli incense, green candles, and ferns. You may make a psychic spell box with cloves, rosemary, amethyst, and quartz crystals. A good love spell box contains a pink candle, rose petals, and 2 pieces of rose quartz, and 2 copper pennies. I will screenshot this for you so you can take this and make your little charm box. Have a beautiful week. Keep your flame, Pisces.